Hey everyone, it's Omi, and today we are going to tie-dye and dye some things with SEI Crafts Tumble dye. I got this stuff from Hobby Lobby for $2.99. So basically, I have my old white tank top that I love. It's got a little crochet back, but it's starting to look a little dingy. Why not tie-dye it? Also, I have this pale green seafoam colored shirt, and since this is a new type of dye, I'm going to test it out, see what happens when you use this color or similar color on a t-shirt that's within the same color family basically. I also have a scrap white t-shirt that I'm going to play around with using this Tumble dye. To do this project, I am using a pair of gloves. The Tumble dye says you don't really need gloves, but my skin stains really easily, and this little tub. This tub is going to be where I put my projects in while I'm dyeing them. A coat hanger and some clothespins and some cardboard to rest my projects on. I do want to mention that since this is dye and can stain, I'm doing this project outdoors, so I'm trying out the SEI Crafts Tumble dye, and it has some helpful instructions on the back. Basically, for best tie-dye results, dampen the fabric first, and also practice first. So we're going to practice on this junk t-shirt that I have. Okay, seems to be pretty damp. Now, the cool thing about the Tumble dye, you don't really need rubber bands, and it's ready to use right out of the package. You shake it very, very well, and then to twist, tie, knot, or fold or crumple the fabric to create your design. It's shaken up, so I'm gonna hold this about 8 inches or so away from the fabric and just keep crumpling it up and spraying. So here's the first spray. It's got a cool like retro spray paint effect to it, as you can see. And then just keep doing this until you've reached your desired saturation level. Now all I have to do is go hang it up. I can either lay it flat and the colors will stay in place, or according to SEI Crafts, I can hang it and the colors may drip downward. And then I'm gonna move on to the next project. Okay, so my next project is my little seafoam green shirt. Now, I will say that the Tumble dye package says that this is supposed to be enough for makes up to 6 shirts. But I did use almost half of it for a men's extra large white t-shirt. So I'm gonna try to do this sparingly and make this dye last, because I still have a tank top to do. Yep. Now, I want to make this graduated, and I did a traditional tie-dye rubber banding. I also folded it lengthwise. Let's get started. I want to make the bottom darker than the rest of it, so that's why I'm applying extra dye, even rubbing some of the dye off right there. I'm just going to keep spraying, and then towards the top I'm going to use less dye to give it like an ombre look. Okay. I will say that this dye stays exactly where you spray it. You may have to use more in certain spots. Like, it's not exactly leaking downward, so I actually have to flip this over and spray the other side. It's time to hang this one up as well. Okay, so after dyeing the women's large shirt, my little green shirt, and the men's extra large white junk shirt, I noticed that I started to run out of dye on this. And I read the instructions. It says you can fill with water to dilute color, which is great and all, but I kind of wanted that deep teal color. When I went to dampen my tank top in this tub, it picked up some of the leftover color from the green shirt. And I'm fine with that, because I'm just trying to, make things interesting. This is already dampened, and I want to make sure that the little lace part gets plenty of cool dye and texture and stuff like that. So I'm just going to scrunch it up, shake the bottle, and keep spraying, because I want it to have that cool color. Okay, so I'm still working on my tank top, and again, I'm down to less than half of this bottle that I refilled with water. This is the back of the tank top, and as you can see, the dye isn't leaking through like traditional tie-dye. So I'm not sure what else to do. I do know that this worked great for the first 2 t-shirts, but this is t-shirt number 3, and it's a small t-shirt. I'm not getting much dye coverage. I'll keep working on this, or I may just hang it up and try again. But let me go ahead and show you the other 2. Okay, so here's the men's extra large junk shirt. The color's kind of sporadic, but it's very vivid and really nice. We're in the shade and the color pops that well. Here is my little seafoam green shirt. Now this is the one that I dampened a lot, and I followed traditional tie-dye methods. This is the bottom, and the folding prevented the SEI Crafts dye from basically saturating other levels of the fabric. All in all, I'm a little disappointed in this product. I mean, I like the convenience of being able to just scrunch something up and make a tie-dye project, but it's not really dyeing anything, and I'm out of dye, and I still have one more t-shirt to do. Once these dry for 20 minutes in the sun, I'm supposed to heat set them for 20 minutes in the dryer. This is New Mexico. It's about 100 degrees today. I'm just gonna let them hang out for a while. So yeah, this is the SEI Crafts Tumble dye. Hope you like the video.